Hey, fucking my man, fucking Jobber, that fucking metal guy, motherfucker.
Hey, how you all going? It's Jai, that Aussie metal guy here with Crannk.com and with that metal station. And today I'm getting to have a chat with guitarist Dan Kirwan of Pyre Fyre, who are due to release their double single Rinky Dink City and Slow Cookin, 18th of February. Dan, cheers for joining me, man, to find out some more about Pyre Fyre. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much for having me.
First off, dude, who are Pyre Fyre and how would you describe your sound to someone?
We're a three-piece power trio from northern New Jersey, and we play heavy psych, a different take on heavy psych, a little more punk rock in there, some experimental metal. You know, we're listening to a lot of stuff like Boris, Melvin's Sleep. And we're just three guys who love this music, come together every week and play it. And that's what Pyre Fyre is.
And you guys are based around the New Jersey area, aren't you?
Correct. Yes.
So how and when did you guys all form this project?
We were a two-piece actually. I actually met the drummer Mike on a message board or a forum, like a musicians classifieds, and we got together and we formed a two-piece. That's how we started out, and we were really bad, but we had a lot of fun. And then eventually, we started playing with bassists, and that's where we're at right now.
About what year was that, dude? Do you reckon?
It is
maybe
about 4 years ago. Yeah, I'm doing my math.
Oh, it's fucking crazy, isn't it, man? The last few years has just been absolutely insane. I asked that because the first single I noticed up there on Bandcamp was like the Hard Luck Chuck, came out February 2019. Was that kind of like the first one you kind of dropped, or was there another single out there? Or tell us a little bit about.
Well, we have some recordings that hopefully no one will ever hear. So we do have some stuff hidden. But yeah, Hard Luck Chuck was the first thing we officially released. And that was about a year after we got together.
Yeah, it would have been a bit of a weird time too, dropping that in 2019. Then kind of the world just gone, well, fuck you, and took a big change on everything as well.
Yeah, totally.
It'd be a weird time as a band, kind of, really starting to get serious about things with everything now too.
It's horrible, and there's so many bands, there's so many people to compete with, and not enough shows. I think it's a bad time to be in a band.
Yeah, it's hard, and it's like people have really got to go out and explore the music scene. That's why I love getting in and supporting the underground scene, the bands coming up and through, and what's going on in the underground scene. Not just these big bands, and some people get lost in those cycles, and especially some of these media outlets, they'll only cover the fucking top 2%.
I know,
and there's so much good music. Like being in the media myself, I see so many great bands coming through and different genres, different sounds. And your band kind of grabbed me a little bit because that fuzz rock, the stoner sound, the difference to it. I put it on and I actually put in that Rinky Dink City, and I was like, man, this is cool. This was catchy. And by the second playthrough, I'm fucking singing away, dude. And with that slow cooking, I was slow cooking last night, bro. So I'm like straight away rocking the hell out of it, dude. So can you tell me, what are some of the influences you feel have shaped and inspired the sound of not only yourself, but Pyre Fyre?
Well, my roots are punk rock. I played in a reggae band. I played in like a garage rock kind of bands. So I came up with punk rock and some kind of, I got big into like stuff like Ween and Mr. Bungle and, Zappa, stuff like that. I got into that. And then, I had always known about bands like Black Sabbath or like Sleep and stuff, but when me and Mike started playing together, we really explored like the doom, stoner, sludge kind of thing. It wasn't, we practice and play together and stuff, but it was also us listening to a lot of music together, discovering new sounds and just getting into it.
Talking about,
But
I want to
I'm
ask,
sorry.
discovering new sounds, man. How did you first discover like guitar? What first inspired you, like leading on from your influences there?
just
what first
punk rock,
inspired punk rock?
playing like Ramones riffs, just like power chord riffs, just punk, ugly, fast music, and then, I always had an ear though. I was listening to like Pink Floyd and Cream, and of course, I'm a big Ween fan, so I always had an ear for a little bit more intricate guitar. And then my friend taught me how to play bass, and from there I kind of, I'm still learning, but I think Pyre Fyre is definitely celebrating the possibilities of guitar at this stage in the game, whether that be through like a pedal or, a real nasty tone, or, just styles that haven't been taken to their logical extreme.
Yeah, just having fun with it all. Tell me about the first, the singles, the forthcoming singles for you guys. I want to talk about them too. Tell me first about Rinky Dink City, man.
Well, that's about our hometown. I won't say exactly what town we're in because we might get sued or something. Probably not, but still don't want to have a bad reputation. But yet, it's about our local. We're in the Jersey City area. That's what Rinky Dink City is about. But then again, it could really be about any little city.
My little town too. That's what I was thinking as well. I was listening to that and going, man, like I read the little comment, like what you said through the email, the pressy that was sent through to me. But I like you said, man, that could be just about any bloody city fucking out there. Anyone that you can't get a good takeaway, or you know what I mean? It's like one supermarket. You're seeing the same bloody people all the time. They
got the pinball machine,
the little Rinky.
Yeah.
I like your music, man. I like that it does have that element to it where it's got a great sound to it, and it's fun and it's enjoyable to listen to. Is that what kind of you're going for as well?
Oh yeah, it's fun stuff. You know what I mean? We don't really have not that we don't have a perspective or point of view, but we're not pushing a political agenda, or we're not like doing like pagan metal or anything like that, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the fun element as well. Like people, like I know you can't help it, but there's so many fucking people getting caught on this politics. And I work behind a bar, and people try and shove their fucking I don't care about your political agenda or views either way. I'm not for, I'm not fucking against. I'm just for getting paid and going home to my family. It's like, I believe political opinions and views are like, what do they say? Like assholes. We've all got one, but not everyone wants to see it as well. So it's good when you get music like this that just doesn't fucking get overly like political at all. You can just listen to it, have some fucking fun, and crank it up bloody loud. And the hooks in it are really bloody cool as well.
Thank you. Yeah, well, look at a lot of classic rock. It's kind of silly. You know what I mean? Like even Bowie, like it's entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is good to get on those albums that do have that feel. I must add to that, but it's also good to have albums like this that just fucking you can kind of let go. Like Trash Man, even that one, Trash Man, that was hooky as hell, dude. Tell me a little bit about that track.
You want to? What was that? You want to hear about?
Just tell me a little bit about Trash Man. Yeah.
That was the first thing that really worked out. That just totally played out, the best way it could have. We self-recorded that. We had a different bassist back then, but I recorded everything. And that one is also a collaboration between me and Mike, the drummer, songwriting. Typically, I wrote most of the songs, but on that one, we both wrote that song.
Okay, and I'm recording for this 2 singles. Where'd you do that? And tell us a little bit about that process, man.
Oh, that's great. We went to a studio in Morristown, Heavy Air Studios. This guy, David Fix, who's an awesome guy. We went to him too because he's got the amps, man. and we wanted this as loud and fuzzy as possible. So we ended up using some like really expensive old green Russian big muff to record it. We had an opportunity to use a lot of amps and stuff that, you know, we just don't have in our collection. So I was really happy with how it turned out. And yeah, David Fix, he's a great guy. And he's I think he's been recording some other little doom bands in the area and stuff too.
Yeah, nice, man. I had to give that a mention. I always like to give that a mention about the recording and production side of things as well. How's the local live scene going, man? Have you had a chance to play live lately? And how's everything going where you are on your side of the world?
Well, we're actually playing a great spot called the Meat Locker in Montclair, New Jersey, February 5th. Yeah, that's going to be great. That's like a legendary local New Jersey spot, the Meat Locker. I think Matt Pikes played there. It's a cool spot. We're playing there February 5th. But other than that, you know, I'm seeing a lot of stuff getting canceled. And it's difficult to book shows right now. It really is.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff get canned, which kind of sucks because I was like going into 2022 with this optimism, shows were starting, festivals were starting, and I'm like, I'm fucking wrapped for this year. And then slowly it's just going the way it's going. So hopefully things change that we can all get along and support the music scene. But like if we can't go to shows still, you can still get along and buy fucking merch, buy albums, not just listen to them on the streaming cycles that we get stuck in, dude. So where's the best place people can head along and support Pyre Fyre?
Well, I'd say Bandcamp's probably the best. But you know, we're gonna be on the streamer. Rinky Dink City will be out February 19th. Or was it 18th or 19th? I think 18th.
18th, yeah. Or 19th, where depending where you are in the world, bro, it doesn't matter. 18th, fucking 19th. It's like hard for me because like I'll be interviewing like right now, it's like the 18th, and I think it's still the 17th over there or something like that. So
we are in a weird spot like that right now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
that
a weird
threw
spot.
me off this morning.
Yeah, man. Dude, do you have any last words, shout outs, thank yous you'd like to add in there, man? This has been an absolute pleasure talking about their latest single.
Oh, thank you. Likewise. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll just shout out my bandmates, Mike and Andrew, and David, of course, who we recorded with, and you know, everyone who supports Pyre Fyre, anyone who has given it a listen or will give it a listen, thank you so much.
Awesome. Everyone head over to Bandcamp. You can grab their other tracks as well. Hard Luck Chuck, Trash Man, Lobotomy, the double single, Rinky Dink City, and Slow Cookin comes out 18th of February. Everyone get along and support Pyre Fyre. Chuck it in the stereo. Neighbours are going to want to hear this one as well. Cheers, mate.